my lil hearts, welcome to the guide for Fairy Wars of 2025. This video has everything you need, including weapons, fairy marks, and war dates. So without further ado, let's begin. What is a fairy war? A fairy war is a small battle or big war fought by fairies and fairy hunters and fairy traders. It takes place every year, 4 to 5 times. Everyone in the fairy war is given a mark few days before the war. This tells them their role. Fairies and hunters can get a maximum of 3 roles at once. For fairies, these are the marks you can get. Feel free to screenshot, of course. Now I'll explain what they mean. You will fight in the fairy war against the hunters, alongside many other fairies using weapons such as arrows, as well as magic. You are like a doctor for the fairies. You help injured fairies in the war, but this does not include repairing wings or magic. You protect the fairies who are fighters, and make sure they don't get hurt. You also carry injured fairies to the medic fairies. You use special magic to repair wings of fairies whose wings have been torn, cut, or scratched by hunters' weapons. You create potions and send them to the fairy headquarters. These potions are directly sent to fairies in the war who are in need. You will be granted special abilities to repair magic that has been sucked away, damaged, or corrupted by hunter forces. You watch over the most important crystals of the realms, and also the crystals of the fairies, making sure no hunter steals them. You are a spy. You will spy secretly on the hunter's plans in the war and tell or discoveries to the fairies. This role means you will watch over the war and keep everyone and everything in check. This role is usually only given to fairy royals and not regular fairies. Dust Keeper means you protect all the magical kinds of dust, such as pixie dust, and you make sure to give it to fairies who need it in the war. A trainer role is usually given to extremely experienced older advanced fairies who know and have studied a lot about the war, enough to train other new fairies. An animal watcher is a fairy who watches over the pets of other fairies in the war and takes care of the fairy farm, usually given to animal nature fairies. These are all the fairy war marks. You will receive them on or hand or neck. As for the requirements for the fairy war, baby fairies, ages 5 to 10 are allowed to participate as long as they know how to control their powers properly, according to Fairy Codebook, Rule 7 to 9. Advanced fairies, which are ages 11 and above, can also participate, of course. Beginner fairies can only participate if they have sufficient training. Here are the items you will need for fairy war. Powerful crystals, weapons, pixie dust, wing tape. These are all extremely helpful for the war. Now I will share the fairy war dates of 20 to 5. The upcoming wars are August 30th, September 12th, October 30th, November 26th, December 30th. That's all the information you need, lovelies. See you in my next video. Bye and stay safe.